Video. So it's a very interesting day. First off, as you guys know, alphatraders.com at Alpha Traders Inc. Absolutely on fire the last 12 days now. Yesterday wasn't as good as the others. You can tell it's kind of topping. The swing that we had is kind of topping right now in terms of the money that was in tech and in growth. I think it's just a temporary dip, but we'll get into it more here. So let's get into SPY like every day as we do. I don't look at this on purpose so I can do it with you. And you guys kind of see what I'm seeing. Here's your overall. That's the big trend line from the right before the COVID drop. You can see we still got a long way to go. I think this is about to go parabolic personally. Still have my SPY swings, the 424s, 426, 428, 430s for July OPEX. So I'll be looking to shave some off here, especially if we start getting over 429.74. Just a great move. Just don't forget who told you to buy when all sold down here. Everybody was selling this. Everybody. And who told you to buy? Me. I didn't tell you what to do, but you know what I mean. Looking good on the daily. Let's check the 65-minute. First day of July is generally bullish. This is a beautiful flag. Tomorrow's Friday, so I wouldn't be surprised. We'll see here. It has to drop to under 428.80 for me to get any type of bearish. This should get cloud support if it does come down 429.16. This is just nothing but a bullish structure. It'll have some downs, some ups. So if you play lottos, be on your toes. Don't try to overdo it. And that's something I've been telling our members. We got a lot of new members the last couple weeks. You can't size up on lottos. I'm sorry, you just can't. You're asking for your own trading grave if you size up on lottos. I know euphoria is awesome. I know you want to be on Twitter saying, "Hey, I made 1,000% today in one day." All that. Everybody loves that story, but your account will not survive. Take it from personal experience. I've blown up a couple accounts myself because I wasn't disciplined enough. And I learned to be disciplined and learned that. Even if I think Tesla's going to $900 tomorrow, I'm not going to blow my account up, because if it doesn't and it goes to zero, I cannot trade anymore. So why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Put yourself in a position. If you buy one contract, I'm making this up. You buy one contract of NVIDIA 815 calls for, I'm saying 540. I'm literally looking, or 450 as I'm looking at it right now. We'll call it. It's actually just moved 465. And you have a $10,000 account. Why would you buy 5 of them? Why would you buy 8 of them? It makes no sense. Why would you buy 15 of them? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. These lottos, if you're interested in, say, something like NVIDIA 815s, it's 470, it's 480, 485 now. If you bought 2 of those, that's roughly $1,000. If it goes to zero tomorrow, your account is at 9. You're okay. You still have a lot of sun, a lot of move. You could even buy 4 and lose 2,000, and you would still be okay. That just gives you, and I'm just trying to give you an idea of what I'm talking about when I say that. But if you start doing 10, it's going to be really hard, because if it goes to zero, and I'm not saying it will, and I'm not saying it won't, but I'm saying if it does, that's your risk. Risk is premium paid. If you risk $5,000 in a $10,000 account on a lotto, to me, you're an idiot, and I think you're a bad trader, and I think that you're trying to make up for something, and maybe you don't have the time, or you don't want to put the time in. If you don't have the time to not manage it every second, but you shouldn't be buying lottos if you can't manage it every second. Buy some swings. I mean, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 swings on today. 12 that are 4 to 7 weeks out. I don't have to manage them. I don't have to sit there and look at them. I don't have to worry about it. You have to know your system. You have to, and your system is, it's like a math equation. If I could write on here, I would right now. Math equation. Math equals risk tolerance plus risk aversion, meaning that your fear. Risk tolerance is how much you can actually sit there and go, okay, I can handle losing this. Your fear is, oh my God, I need to close this or it's going to zero, minus reality. So that's kind of my I might write that equation for everybody. So Let's just get back to. Sorry, I went on a tangent. 65-minute looks fine. I'm not worried about SPY. It looks just fine. Let's go to the Qs. Monster move on the Qs. We'll stick in the 65-minute just for now. Actually, let's check the daily here. I want to see what it looks like on TrendSpider. I love TrendSpider. I'm watching premium most of the day, and so I'm not like up and down on TrendSpider every day, like using it for every minute of everything. So you're looking at 352.68. Nice bounce off of this. I wouldn't look for continuation until above 355.23. It's probably going to hang out here for a while on the daily before it explodes again. Like I said, I think this gets what do we got over here? 370. Yeah, I'm waiting for this might be a red day for me. I was really hoping I could get down here. Really hoping I can get to 348.84 again. Maybe we can get a dip next week and buy those 370s for August 20th. We'll see how it goes. Let's look on the 65-minute here. And this is free stuff. I'm just giving you guys free content. Literally, this is. I mean, you guys can go look at our Twitter at Alpha Traders Inc. I post a lot of trades, a lot of stuff, a lot of results. I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody here. 65-minute Q's coming on a little downtrend here. It's fine. I mean, this parabolic run has just been. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. Holds 352.68. This is a nice buy area. If you're going to buy short term, should bounce there. This is looking like it can come down there. It's only 40 cents or so. You could probably buy lottos off of this. I mean, I might buy the 353s off of this and just scalp it for 20% or so. IWM's money rotating into travel and IWM. Oh, sorry about that. Really good day so far. It's 65-minute. I want to start on the daily. I want to see the overall scope of it. There's your dip. That was your dip buy. I actually bought some swings up here because I thought it might break out there, but it didn't. It just went to channel resistance. Same thing here. Dipped again. We'll see it over this. This is a really good place to buy, in my opinion. You can buy some lottos even. This is just. I don't think it will though. I don't think this is gonna. I just don't think it's ready yet. I think 200-day needs to like creep up just a little more. It's got to get really tight, and then it'll pop through. All right, let's look through some names here. I had I should say. About $90,000 in Tesla lottos for tomorrow. Now, my account is different than yours. I don't have 10,000. I have way more than that. So I know my risk management. I made roughly $600,000, $700,000 on NVIDIA itself. I made another $400,000 on Roku. So you see the difference between the size of accounts. And I'm not saying it to brag. I'm trying to give you perspective. There's perspective that comes into this. Tesla daily looks great. I mean, honestly, I'm not a big believer in drawing lines, but if you did get from this high, get to the next point, you're looking there. I mean, it's smacking up right against it there. This is the thing I don't like about charts. Watch what I can do here. I could say before this whole active sequence, if this was last week. You see this. So that's the one thing about charts that so as you can see, if you're drawing it to that line, you can see that it has cloud support and it looks really good. If you're drawing it for the first time, I'll go back to it, which we are. You see that first line it touches is here. So it tried to break out. It's trying. It's 696-ish, whatever. It's trying to break out. Now it's flagging for this is going to be a monster breakout. I mean, this thing is waiting for deliveries. That's pretty much what we're waiting for on Tesla's deliveries. They could be good. They could be bad. I think they're going to be just fine. That's why I decided to go. Here's the 65-minute flag that we talked about. You guys just saw it. It's just flagging here. It's nothing's actually wrong with it. It's actually creating higher lows on the 65-minute, which is good. There's a gap below. I don't think it gets there. It maybe if the deliveries are bad and it wants to dip down to the gap fill at 656. I don't think so. Maybe 661 somewhere in there. I don't think it gets there. I don't think this is a gap that's filled today or tomorrow. Let's look at NVIDIA. Just monster parabolic move. I'm gonna short. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna short the bejesus out of this thing once it splits. This looks great. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I don't know how you're mad at NVIDIA. If you, I wish I would have bought some July OPEX calls. Wish I would have bought the July 700s back then. You know, back when I bought it, it was, you know, geez, it was $560 or something like that, $555. When I bought those monster swings for, you know, June OPEX, I should have rolled them in, but you know, you just got to take your money sometimes. I'm not a big fan of like, we'll just keep going, I know it's a parabolic move, but I'm gonna catch some lottos and things like that. I don't know. I feel like I made my money going into 800. So daily looks great. It's nowhere to go but up for that. 65 minute. I'll try to keep this short. I know I'm going kind of long here. Sorry about my thing earlier. My rant looks good. I mean, it really just needs 3 through 819. We'll call it. What do we got here? 1824. I mean, it's fine. If you're scalping, just know that this 811 is a number. What's this here? 813. 811. So through 812 gets 818. You guys literally see what I'm saying. Let's look at square. Actually, let's look at snow. Bought some lottos yesterday when it dropped to 242. I gotta get a bird's eye view here. We'll do one more after this, you guys. Yeah, that did trigger. You guys, when I tell you guys I literally don't look at this stuff until I look at it with you, I'm not kidding. I'm not here joshing. You can see my old stuff. 231 is a number. Actually crossed grain here. Interesting. It's actually a double bottom. This looks actually pretty good. As long as tech doesn't break down. I might actually buy some more swings. I might buy the 240s. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the 240s. Probably for August. 240s for August. 240s for August. Slipped through the 200 to 65, so that tells you something. It's not great. Where's the daily 200? Daily 200 is 260.32, so it still has a squeeze to go, so it's not ready. It's not ready. All right, so we'll wait. That daily 200 is a beast, so it's 260, so you got to know that that's your top right now, your trend change top, which is about 260, which matches up here. And you got these resistances 253. You got these resistances up here. It's at 255. So yeah, it's just building a channel so for a monster breakup. We'll see how it goes. If it holds 235, I'll probably buy some swings. If it drops 231, I'm definitely buying swings. If it wants to get all the way down to 228, I'm cool with that too. All right. Roku. Big winner, but I didn't manage the calls, the lottos well. And again, I'm not scared to tell you guys that. I mean, anybody who's watched these things know I'm not scared to tell you that, you know, when I mess up, I'm human. I'm not a machine. I will mess up. Let's see. I want to take these lines out here. I don't need them. Get out of here, lines. 65 minute, 434. You could probably cute short that. Let's see, 462.99. That's that high on the daily. Sitting on cloud support. 434 is pretty big support, so you could buy against this. This point right here. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably done with snow for a little while. I'm gonna let it sit. Or Roku. I'm gonna let it sit. We'll do one more. What do we got? Emmet. There we go. Looks good. It still looks good. Daily looks great. It's a good bounce. sold off today some, which is fine. Have swings. Bought some earlier today. They're red right now. It's got to let these things sit for a little while. I mean, that's really what this is. I mean, they've just had such hard runs. Money's just getting flowed back into travel. Let's look at Airbnb. This is on crack. 65 minute. I mean, it's all the way up and then it's all the way down. And then it says stop. Cloud support's holding it. 57. 145. That's a big range. Probably needs time to consolidate. Let's see the daily. Daily looks great. Curving tail, beautiful. Just going to hold it up to 160, which is fine. Well, through 160 can really go. Through 160. I mean, you have this whole move down. You could probably get all the way back to like 168. I'm playing that. All right, one more for the kids. Zoom. Awesome. It's flagging. This should be flag support right here. Next week's calls look good. We're in some lottos. They're probably going to go to 0. We're in some 395s. They probably go to 0. Looks good. I mean, these look good overall. Let's see what it looks like on the 65 minute. No, market's not exactly like strong right now. I know it's weird because I'm saying that at all-time highs and stuff, but the strength was in the move from the bottom up to where we're at now. It's not from where we're at now. Know that's a big key to things. 395, 382. I mean, so 382 is probably your little bounce area. I don't think it gets below that. Nah, I don't see that. That's an 8 to 10 point drop off this. I don't see that. I think they're going to run this thing up into earnings. All right, that's it for now. Just wanted to give you guys a little update on stuff. Good luck out there. AlphaTraders.com at Alpha Traders Inc. Hit us up. Let us know what's up. Love to hear from you guys. Talk to you guys later.